everyone. Today's tutorial is how to make a Prezi from Prezi.com. This is a new tool that is becoming more and more popular for an alternative to making a slideshow or a keynote and not having to exactly film a movie. This is a great tool right in between, and we're going to get started right now. To use Prezi, you do have to be registered. So right on the home page you can sign up for free where it says to sign up now. And when you get to this page you see the different options of packages that you have available, but for educational purposes we have a special student and teacher licenses down here. So if you can press go, so you can see Edu Enjoy, and it's 500 megabytes and it is free, so without cost because it's for educational purposes. We're going to press get here in Edu Enjoy. You do need to use a Colegio Inglés email account. I'm just going to put this in for now because I'm already registered, but I want to show you what the next window is. You're going to have to put in details of Colegio Inglés, so you can put our school name here, fill in the rest, and then for the web address, put our school's email address and put I confirm that the school above is a school or I'm an active student or teacher. Press continue down here and just wait a minute or two to receive an email from Prezi with a link here to activate an educational Prezi account so you get all the benefits. After that, you'll be ready to start using it and we'll get started. This is one that I'm working on right now, but I'm going to start from scratch with clicking on New Prezi. It always is going to ask you for a title. I'm going to call this one Demonstration and a description. Click on New Prezi again. This is what it looks like as soon as I'm on my Prezi blank page, and as it says in the center, click anywhere and add an idea. Now if it's your first time in Prezi and you've just made your account, you might have a window that comes up that is a tutorial, a couple steps on how to build a Prezi. So it's like a 5-step tutorial. It'll definitely help you out. So try doing that first just to get the hang of Prezi, and then you can continue on with this tutorial, which I'm going to give you more detail. Let's just follow the instructions on the screen where it says click anywhere and add an idea. I'm going to click up here, say my name is Andrea, and press OK. And if I click on any object that I type, I get this wheel. This is the Prezi wheel. This wheel is going to format, whether it's text or a picture, going to give me the options to format it. If I hold my trackpad and drag it down, I see that in this outer wheel, I'm changing the rotation of my text. Now there's an inner wheel that as I drag it down, my text becomes smaller or bigger. If I put my mouse exactly in the center, I move my text or object somewhere else on my map. What you have to understand about Prezi is that the space is totally unlimited. So I can put this sentence way over here. I can even grab the hand and move my canvas over, zoom out over here, and move this way over here. And I'm going to again rotate it using the outer ring and make it bigger using this inner ring. I'm just going up and down to change the size. So anywhere you click, you can type something. Now, let's press OK. And let's pay attention to what we have over here. We have a cluster of some blue circles that are the options that we can do again to design our Prezi. So the middle one is what we're always on. That's default, which is write. This is just type, and I am writing. But let's see what colors and fonts do. Now we've opened up this button, which is going to allow us to format our Prezi a little more. Right now I'm on the original theme, but I'm going to try this loud manifesto. And you can see how my color has changed, but also my formatting will too. I'm going to change this to a different font, and it's red. Or they have this one, which is in capital letters, and I really like the look of it. So I'm going to press OK. This is a theme. So the color and the fonts, you know, it's this red, mustard, and black. This is the loud manifesto theme. Let's try Night Talk. Again, my font changes. Each theme has two fonts. So if I click on this, if I double click, I can edit what I just wrote. It has a body font and usually two different title fonts. So I'm going to keep it with this one. Let's change our size. We're going to make that one small. We'll rotate it a little bit. I'm going to do it vertical like that. So there's a couple other ones. This is ideas and outline, and it kind of makes it look like a marker board. Pretty cool, a couple different fonts. But I'm going to go back to the Night Talk. I like this one. Okay, so now that I'm done and I picked the kind of theme, the font that I like, I'm going to go back to the default. And let's see what other wing we have here. I have path, which we're going to get to later. I have frame. I want to put a frame around this text just to jazz things up a little bit. So I'm going to grab this one that has the yellow circle around it and its brackets. If I just drag my mouse, it draws a box around and it puts in a frame for me. Let's look at the other frames they have. This one is a circle. I'm going to type something first. I'm going to type Prezi here. I'm going to make it a title in blue, and I'm going to add a circle frame around it. I'm clicking and holding drag, and it draws a circle. I'm going to hold the circle, and I want that to go right around Prezi. Again, I selected the circle because I want my circle to be smaller. So I'm going to make it just about that size, clicking on the inner ring and changing the size of it. And the other frame that we have is a solid shape. I want it around this one. This theme automatically adds this nice gradient to it. Again, if I click on this shape, I can make it smaller, bigger. I'm going to keep it like that. I want to rotate it so it goes with the font that's kind of on that slant. And that's another frame that I have. So those are the basics with frames. I have another wing here called insert, and you can see that it lets me insert shapes. I love these. I have these arrows here that are really fun to play with. Just click and drag, and I have arrows in my Prezi. I can freehand with this tool. Again, this theme has me in hot pink, and this is a marker which draws a thicker line. If I ever want to undo, I have an arrow right up here that will let me undo my last action. So I'm going to take those out.